top position. Santos will look for the up kick.
Don't kick the groin.
Referee saying, don't kick the groin. You don't hear that very often. I think it might be appropriate in this case, given what happened last time.
You letting him up?
Referee Gary Copeland asking Eric Prindle, are you letting him up? Axe kick, and that's in the groin, and time called. The standing downward axe kick.
I do not believe what I just saw. Don't kick him in the groin, then he kicks him in the groin. Wow. I don't know whether to laugh or cry at this. That is unbelievable. Do not kick him in the groin, and then he axe kicked him in the groin. I got to see this.
This isn't a
because I don't believe it.
This is an axe kick.
Wham! Right to the cup.
Santos looks at referee Gary Copeland like, seriously?
The words poetic justice have just leapt into my brain, but that is just not smart. Oh, man, he just stomped him right in the cup.
Again, we take you back to November of last year. Thiago Santos versus Eric Prindle, the Season 5 Bellator heavyweight tournament final. It was Santos, an illegal kick to the cup on Eric Prindle, 1 minute 24 seconds of round number one. Prindle could not continue, ruled a no contest.
Hold up for a second. Come here. Go to neutral corner.
Thiago Santos has 5 minutes to recover.
See if he can stretch it out.
If he says that he cannot continue after 5 minutes, we get into a really gray area, just like that night, November of last year in Atlantic City, New Jersey.
You know, some refs will disqualify you for this one. Some refs will call it a no contest. I've seen it go both ways.
Jimmy, there's a third option. The third option is that referee Gary Copeland, after 5 minutes, would believe, and this is highly improbable, but it is on the books, that Thiago Santos can continue. If he elects not to continue, Prindle wins. That's not going to happen, but it is an option. So let's take you back to November of last year, the Bellator Season 5 heavyweight tournament final.
Just wait over by neutral corner.
Oh my gosh, still remember that.
1 minute 24 seconds of round one. That ended that fight. Will the axe kick here in round number one by Eric Prindle into the cup of Thiago Santos end this fight? And if so, which of the three scenarios will we have?
Look at this axe kick. Boom! Just no mistake in that one.
There's a nerve that runs
Relaxa pouquinho, relaxa pouquinho. Não, eu sei, mas tô falando. Calma aí. Tá bom? A gente vai, o médico vai parar a luta.
Right there. So, I wonder if we can get him over.
Yeah, he said he can turn.
Can we turn him over?
No, he doesn't. He said like I can feel my leg, I can turn.
Okay. We're gonna have to.
And based on previous experience, I would say this fight is over.
He's saying a little bit. Let him just,
Santos gets 5 minutes to continue. After 5 minutes, Jimmy, a decision has to be made. It's one of three things. It's either a no contest, it's Prindle being disqualified, and a win for Santos, or it's Santos.
He say his belly is in pain, a lot of pain.
Oh yeah, we'll check it in the back.
The third option, I don't think this will happen, but the third option, Santos loses the fight, Prindle wins.
Yeah, he's not even trying to get up. The guy just said we're going to check him in the back. That means fight is over.
Okay, he's going to try to turn.
Try to turn a little bit.
I mean, they got a minute 45 left. The odds he gets up and fights in a minute 45 are the same odds I get up in that cage and fight in a minute 45. I do not see that happening.
Now, I certainly don't think that referee Gary Copeland is going to say that after this 5-minute break, Thiago Santos can continue.
No.
So let's take that option out of the equation. So we're down to two. This is either a no contest or Santos wins and Prindle is disqualified.
Dá uma respirada funda, dá uma relaxada.
Because he wasn't moving.
Você consegue mexer? Consegue mexer a perna?
No. Can he try?
He's in a lot of pain, guys.
Okay. I hate to do that, but if he can't continue, I don't have no choice. Okay. All right.
I didn't catch the first part of that conversation. It sounded like I got to disqualify you. I don't have a choice if he can't continue.
Now, if Santos is able to continue, I think Prindle probably loses 2 points.
I know. I'll have to find out real quick. Let me see
2 points in a 3-round MMA fight.
Stoppage right now.
How
long
that really makes
he's got like
Prindle have to score a knockout, a TKO, a finish to win.
I mean, you took that nerve I mean, you can't feel it moving his leg.
Yeah.
The cup hits that nerve right there in your pelvis.
And because of the fact that he wasn't in movement, I'm going to have to call it a DQ. So.
You just heard a referee, Gary Copeland, said, I'm going to have to call this a DQ, a disqualification.
I think a flagrant groin shot that stops a fight should be a DQ. I thought Santos should have been DQ'd last time for the same thing. Flagrant nut shot that stops a fight, I think, should be a DQ.
This is where the rules of MMA in the U.S. and Canada hit a really gray area. What was done that night in November in New Jersey may not be done this night in Indiana.
So I can't say nothing about it. I don't comment on other calls, okay? Hold on.
Referee Gary Copeland saying basically to Prindle, I don't want to hear about what happened.
So we're going to have to
I don't want to hear what happened to you in New Jersey. Different commission, different state, different ref. I don't want to hear about it. That's sound advice.
Surreal, Jimmy.
I am stunned. I am stunned. I've seen some crazy stuff in my time as an MMA commentator. 2 in a row. I'm stunned. It's my job to talk, and I'm speechless.
Eric Prindle is a truly empathetic person. After a knockout, he feels absolutely horrible for his opponent.
If he would have been in movement,
he's going to feel even worse if he loses this fight on that axe kick to the cup.
Brought up, he didn't move. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to call it. I know, but he wasn't in movement. And I realize that. I'm not saying you are. You've been nothing but courteous the whole time you've been here. Unfortunately, I have to see it, call it how I see it. Okay.
This is going to be a disqualification. Santos is going to go through to the semifinals.